from everyone here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce, the starters for Richmond. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Bamba in at the 4. And for Philadelphia, we've got Brandon Ingram. Joel Embiid is out there with Johnson. And it's Radmanovic in at the power forward spot. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip.
Away team foul. Kenny Hardaway. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Radmanovic. Porzingis grabs the board. Richmond on offense. Outside Hardaway. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Irving's checked in for Richmond. Now here's Johnson. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Pass to Nash. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Irving has got the ball here for Richmond. Porzingis passes to Bird. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Embiid. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Acting fast, but also not rushing. Embiid fires off that pull-up J at his tempo.
Bamba, pass to Bird. Hits the trifecta.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Radmanovic. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Richmond. Now here's Bamba. And that one is hammered home.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Here's Nash. He's guarded by Irving. Ingram finds Johnson. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bamba with it. Picked up by Embiid. Carter, the pass to Porzingis. And again, it's Richmond with a 3.
We know Porzingis has range, but wow, that's a tough shot.
And stolen by Porzingis. Carter against Johnson. Here's Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Isaac, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Johnson on the wing. Picked by Isaac. Will it go? The shot by Johnson, no good. Richmond leading by 8. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Throws it up high. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And they're on the break. Three-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by Richmond. Porzingis passes to Carter. Going inside, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Nash passes to Isaac. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Outside Carter. Irving for three. Rebounded by Johnson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Worthy can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Nash misses. It's stolen by Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Richmond. They're leading by 8. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
So it's Philadelphia now. Richmond getting their last shot to go. Isaac outside. Ingram on the wing. Gets a very good look and converts.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside Carter. Outside Irving. From behind the arc. And no good. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Richmond up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Richmond's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So for Richmond right now, Bam Adebayo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Bird in at small forward. Philadelphia trails by 10. Here's Ellis. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team, Jared Allen.
Here's Ellis. The rebound by Manning. Richmond leading by 10. Bird passes to Manning. Hits a three-pointer. Manning's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Irving for three. And again, it's Richmond with a three.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a three of his own.
Timeout, timeout. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Bamba's checked in for Allen. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Williams. Knocks down the long J.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Bamba. Oh, he goes big with the dunk. Right over Joel Embiid.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here's Ellis. Yet to see a basket. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. He can't hit that time. Irving for three. The shot no good. Philadelphia trails by 12. Outside Johnson. Pass to Radmanovich. And here is Williams. Covered by Bamba. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Did you see the rotation in the air? In control? Outrageous.
Wow, look at his teammates, man. They are pumped. And it's Williams off the drive. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Williams. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. Richmond leading by 9. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Inside. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Philadelphia trails by 15. Poke loose. Stolen by Booker. On the take, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And we've spoken about Booker's two-way abilities. There we saw it all in one sequence.
1:42 left in the second. Pass to Nash. Ingram on the wing to end the run. Here's Embiid. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms that just gobble up second-chance opportunities?
And Philadelphia making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Here's Manning. Outside Carter. Pass to Anthony. Cranked it in off the glass.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Philadelphia making a change here. Johnson's checked in. .102 left in the second quarter. Here's Nash. Pass to Johnson. The three ball. Buries it from 3.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Driving in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? 46 seconds left in the first half. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
41 seconds left in the second. Oh, he goes big with the dunk right over Joel Embiid.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Here's Johnson. There's the steal. In transition. Here they come. Here's Bird. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
His third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your home team.
And so he hits both. Richmond leading by 18. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway from outside. that shot off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And he comes up with a bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Carter. Here's Bird. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Richmond in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Richmond leading by 16. They've got Jalen Johnson. Joel Embiid is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Nash in at the point guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. So it's Philadelphia now. Nash passes to Johnson. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Richmond. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Carter. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Carter's got 5 points. Carter's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Nash passes to Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's stolen by Ingram. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Radmanovic. And here's Ingram. Here's Radmanovic. There's the triple. Philadelphia with another miss. Ingram against Bamba. Outside Carter. From deep. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Nash. He's got 5. Can they get it? Rebounded by Richmond. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And he makes it.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Nash. Pass to Radmanovic. Now here's Embiid from 18 feet away. And it's Bird with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Nash. And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And Richmond making a change here. Irving's checked in. Pass to Radmanovic. Puts up a deep 3, and there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
The drive by Irving, and that one good. Irving's got 5 points.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Ingram. Outside Johnson. To the middle. Ingram, the pass to Embiid. Right wing. Here's Radmanovic. Off the mark there with a 3. Radmanovic has gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Irving for 3. Here's Bamba. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
On the break. Oh, there's the alley. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Outside Ingram. Pass to Johnson. Here's Radmanovic. Drills it from deep. Radmanovic has got his second basket.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Bamba misses. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And down it goes. 2 points. Embiid's got 8.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass on the layup.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Now Philadelphia with it. Pass to Nash. Here's Radmanovic, defended by Porzingis. Here's Nash from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hardaway with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Irving for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. To the paint. Here's Radmanovic. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8 points now.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Up in time. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going.
And so it's Richmond cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Richmond right now, they've got Kyrie Irving, also Devin Booker out there, Carmelo Anthony out there with Jared Allen, and it's Worthy in at the power forward position. Richmond with the ball. Worthy passes to Anthony. Booker with it. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. Booker no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams with it. Picked up by Allen. And it's Williams off the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Richmond.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And it's time for an injury report.
The head athletic trainer for Richmond let me know the status, and he confirmed that it's a hyperextended elbow. They've got ice on it now, but it has to be causing a lot of pain for him. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Embiid against Adebayo. Irving for three. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
For three.
Irving's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Radmanovic. Isaac outside. 6 to shoot. Williams on the wing. Again the miss by Williams. Now here's Anthony. Defense right on him. Irving for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Ingram finds Embiid. They get it again. Williams from long range. Again the miss by Williams. Irving looking around. Anthony outside. Gets the three to fall.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
Anthony's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Williams passes to Ingram. The kick out to Williams. Williams can't get that one to fall. Time called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 34.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Irving attacking, and the finish by Irving.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Nash. Pass to Radmanovic. Shot clock at 6. To win the drought. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first one falls.
At the line for your home team.
Both shots good from the strike. Richmond on offense. Irving attacking. Pass to Bird. Fires from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Right side, Irving. Pass to Bird. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Richmond with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Nash passes to Ingram. From deep, Johnson. Adebayo grabs the board.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rebounded by Richmond.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Adebayo. Outside Irving. And so it's Richmond with the W. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's Durant. And it's Middleton in at the shooting guard. And for Richmond, they've got Carter. Bird out there with Bamba. And there's Porzingis, and it's Hardaway in at the point. Now here's Porzingis, the three, and it's Durant with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Parker double team. LeBron James on the wing. Tries the spin move inside. Lets it go with the three. Vince Carter grabs the miss. And it's Richmond's ball. Porzingis passes to Carter. Hardaway against Durant. And here's Bird from the arc. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's what Porzingis has to do. Use his size and length on the offensive glass.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And here is Bamba, following the three from Kevin Durant. Giannis, outside KD. And another three for Milwaukee.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Hardaway kicks to Bird. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Here's Bamba. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. LeBron passes to KD. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Can't hit from in close. Carter outside. And here's Bird for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bird's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Richmond.
just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
They get it back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Richmond making a change here. Worthy's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Anderson, he's checked in for LeBron. And here is Parker. Outside, KD. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Durant's got 9 points.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Worthy finds Hardaway. Bird outside. Carter for three, and the three ball is good.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Outside Durant. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bird high post. KD's on him. Out to Bird. Another three for Richmond.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for Richmond. Bam Adebayo comes in for Porzingis. And Irving subbed in for Hardaway. Now here's Billups. Launches a three. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Billups.
This is part of Middleton's arsenal. He has range for days.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Richmond. Carter kicks to Adebayo. Back to Carter. And here's Bird from the arc. Chris Anderson pulls it in. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Harper's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 4.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Irving. Takes it inside. And then Irving slams it in.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
.29 seconds left in the first. Outside, KD. Rebounded by Richmond. Carter right side. Outside Irving. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Irving for three. That shot is off. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for Richmond. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll reach. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Richmond?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Booker out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tatum, and it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, we've got Durant. Harper is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Chris Anderson, and it's Shays in at the 4.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Outside Harper. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court. Home team foul.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Richmond.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, number 11.
Outside Durant. Poke loose. Irving with the ball. Phillips picks him up defensively. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Bird. Back to Booker from past the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Bird kicks to Booker. Phillips against Irving. Out to Bird. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee trails by 4. For 3, Durant. And Bamba pulls it down. KD's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Bamba dishes to Irving. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Richmond.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Vince Carter has checked in for Devin Booker. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. From deep, Phillips. And Bamba pulls it down. Richmond leading by 6. Here's Manning. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. LeBron passes to Phillips. Three-pointer. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3. Middleton's got 6.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
Richmond shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Vince Carter.
At the line for your home team.
Carter hits them both.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally as important. He is a complete player.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Shea. Floats one. And the rejection by Bird. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter.
Home team foul. Danny Manning. That's his second personal foul. The fourth team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Richmond leading by 9. Here's Bird. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For Milwaukee, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard him.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Milwaukee, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Manning, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And some changes here for Richmond. Anthony's checked in for Bird. Hardaway is subbed in for Irving. Milwaukee trails by 9. Parker passes to Shades. And Middleton kicks to LeBron. And the Bucks miss again. LeBron's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And Carter has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Carter's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Bucks working the ball around. No coverage that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Manning the pass to Carter. Tries again. Out to Hardaway. Carter outside. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Anthony's got the lead up to 12 now for Richmond. And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Shades. Middleton outside. Offensive rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Manning with the bucket. He's got 7.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Pass to Splitter. Bamba with the block. Carter outside. Anthony in the corner. Another 3 for Richmond.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's Richmond feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Antetokounmpo is out there with James. And it's Durant. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Middleton in at the shooting guard position. From close range, that one's good. And the Richmond lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
And it's Carter missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got 11 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Middleton outside. James kicks to KD. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Durant. And it's 6 points for Giannis. And Richmond decides to take their first time out here. Richmond leading by 13. Bamba passes to Hardaway. Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Parker passes to Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. And Richmond making a change here. Irving's checked in. So it's Richmond now. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Burke. Offline with his three. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
Milwaukee trails by 16. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Middleton looking it over. No good from outside. Richmond leading by 16. Bird right side. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Bamba. Stolen by Durant. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Porzingis with the steal. A wide open look for Bird. And Richmond misses again. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Anderson has checked in for LeBron. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Chris Middleton. Milwaukee trails by 16. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Parker dishes to Billups. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Oh, he's showing you his ups there. There is no questioning Kyrie's vertical.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. It's tipped and stolen by Irving. By himself. And then Irving slams it in.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
A rim shaker and a wrist breaker. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. They get a hand on it, and the turnover again by Milwaukee. James Worthy's checked in for Richmond. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Larry Bird. 1:39 left in the third. Out to Hardaway. His three-pointer's off the mark. Milwaukee trails by 17. Pulls up. High post. No good there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside Worthy. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball. Worthy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
58 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Allen's checked in for Richmond. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Bucks now. From deep, Billups. Rebounded by Richmond. Right side, Hardaway. Left side, Irving. No good on the three. Milwaukee trails by 20. To the inside. Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
Well, Anderson knows when to get physical, and he tries to just power through that contact.
Harper, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so he's able to get one of two. Richmond leading by 19. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony kicks to Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Billups. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now Irving. Over Harper. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Richmond taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Mohamed Bamba. Carter is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Anthony, and it's Manning in at the power forward position. Outside, Billups. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
And here's Anthony for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And Richmond leads by 21.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Parker passes to Anderson. Pass to Shades. Taken away by Anthony. Outside Carter. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Richmond.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Splitter is checked in for Anderson. And it's Harper in for Chauncey Billups. Irving finds Bamba. Outside Anthony. Another three for Richmond.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Anthony's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Harper, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Second team.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for Richmond. Bam Adebayo comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Booker in for Vince Carter. And Harper drops them both. Here's Irving. Here's Manning. Durant with the steal. Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Goes up. And then Irving slams it in.
And look, if you get Kyrie in the open floor, it's going to be a problem because, you know what? He's pretty much unstoppable when you get there.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Middleton. David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. He told me that he's having back spasms. They're giving him some painkillers as well as some ice.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Booker outside. On its way from Irving for two. And it's Harper with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Offensive rebound. Out to KD. That falls. High speed that time from Harper.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Good on the triple.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
Here's Parker with the drive, and the layup falls.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
The kick out to Irving. Out to the wing. Fires the three. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Irving. Adebayo's got himself on the board with 3 there. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. And Richmond making a change here. Allen's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court.
Durant dishes to Giannis. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Here's Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Anthony with it. He's picked up by Parker. Durant against Irving. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 on the clock for 3. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by James.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by Allen. Irving surveying the floor. And Richmond misses again. And stolen by Booker. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution